So I've got a question today. It's on weight loss. I agree this could be a great diet, but you look painfully thin. You are clearly underweight. I'm so confused right now. I have a lot of weight to lose, but I don't want to be underweight either. That's like a guy said to me, you got a hot chick like Freely, but I don't want to get a hot girlfriend because I don't know if I can handle that. It's like, alright, whatever. I don't know what to say to this, and what would you say to this person? Post your comments down below. What advice would you give this person who's overweight? And if you're overweight, you're at risk of heart disease, cancer, stroke. So this person's overweight, but they don't want to take advice from Banana Boy because Banana Boy is too lean, but carbs make you fat. This person's probably going to be thinking. So what thoughts would you give this person down below? Feel free to post your comments. My tip is take advice from people getting the results you desire. Just a disclaimer here, every single time I have a meal, I eat unlimited carbohydrate calories. In fact, I eat unlimited calories total. I eat unlimited carbohydrate calories, smashing it in. Just smashing it in. Just smashing it in. Every fucking meal. And this is how lean I am. You know, I've been doing this for over 11 years now. High carb, vegan. That's where it's at. So I tell you that is the secret, man. Long term. If you want to get caught up in quick fix, 12-week photoshopped stuff like this, then go ahead and spend your money and waste your time and health and all that stuff, and you know, hang out with the people who will let you chain smoke all day long, but as soon as you change your diet, they say, wait, oh, isn't that a bit dangerous eating so much fruits and vegetables, and well, where do you get your protein from? But you can chain smoke all day long. No one's going to say nothing to you, except for the crazy vegan hippies like me. We'll tell you, you know, you're cancer causing. So you can chain smoke all day long, and no one's going to say nothing. But when you change your diet to something healthy, people go, "Oh my God, is that safe? Is that safe? Like, is that okay to do? You know, is it okay to eat fruits and vegetables? Like, fruit for breakfast? Is that, like, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? Eating like a Chinese rice worker, lean and slim and healthy, isn't that a bit extreme? I don't know about that. I mean, you can have heart surgery, and as soon as you wake up out of the anesthesia, the first thing that you see is a plate of bacon and eggs for breakfast. Would you like some bacon and eggs with that, sir? We've got to keep your strength up. We know you weigh 350 pounds and you're morbidly obese and you've just had a triple bypass and you've got 16 stents, but here's some bacon and eggs to get you strong and strength and slap you back on and get back out to work your 9-to-5 job to buy shit you hate, to impress people you don't even like and buy more stuff you don't even need. And you can eat shit all the rest of your life, and if you get sick, it's just bad luck. And the skinny fuckers like that Durianrider, they're extreme, they're obsessive, fuck them off, get rid of them. But that's the reality we live in. I understand that totally. I can relate to it totally, that we live in a society, people are addicted to the quick fix, man. It's the caffeine pill, it's the coffee. It's like if you don't have time for coffee, just have a caffeine pill. That's the world we live in. We live in this go, 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 go. Results yesterday, 99-cent results, blah, 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 whatever. Or spend $10,000 on some spiritual woo-woo course and learn how to become a breatharian and just become even more morbidly obese in the long run. We get caught up and suckered in this consumer world. I remember when I first got this iRiver MP3 player, I was like, wow, 8 gigs, it's so light, and it's just like crazy how, you know, I can have so much music and audiobooks on this thing. And then Freely got a little Sony here, and that was like even smaller than the iRiver, and I was like, wow, it's like crazy. And then I got given one of these recently. It's a freaking MP3 player. It's like 2 or 4 gig or something, you know what I mean? Look how small that is. It's so small, you're going to lose it. And that's the world we live in. We're always looking for this, like, constant, like, improvement. And that's fantastic. But at the same time, you know, I mean, going from big to small with this is okay. But when you try and go crazy with your diet and lifestyle and try and take it to the extremes, that's when you can really fuck up. So you want to have the balance always. You want to be sensible. So what's my advice to people is that get in touch with how the human body should look. 100%. I always find it amusing when people say, Harley, you eat too many carbohydrates and you're too thin. Carbohydrates make you fat. Didn't you know that? And I'm like, whoa, I don't know, man. Like, I'm doing it right now. I'm pretty slim. But carbohydrates make you fat, but I'm too fat. Like, what? Carbohydrates make you fat, but I'm too lean. Like, what did you just say to me? Rewind that and listen to what you just said. And they're like, don't you get judgmental with me, Sonny Jim. But that's the reality of it. People just have no fucking idea, so they get huxed with these sort of gimmicky things. It takes time to get the weight loss transformation. That's just how it is. My tip for the fat people out there would be, if you want to get slim, you got to take advice from the slimmies. And you can get caught in these binge purge cycles of starve yourself on some juice feast, cleanse, whatever, and put on 45 pounds like that girl recently did. You know, she went from slim to big. I think it was more than 45 pounds, probably to 85 pounds. That's what it looked like. And people get caught in this, they go, oh, I want to discipline myself more and be more extreme. And it doesn't work that way. You've got to have balance, man. You've got to have balance. It's like running. You know, yesterday I did a 27k run, and then I was like, well, this is enough. My legs are starting to get a bit tight. You know, a silly way to do it would have gone and run 100. I could run 100 kilometers fucking easy. Probably wouldn't walk for a week, but I could do it easily. And then I'll be fucked for a week, maybe get an injury, be out for months. So you always want to have the balance. And my bottom line tip for overweight people, obese people, whatever, it's the same. If you want to get healthy or fit, it's the same, man. You got to eat well, you got to live well. You got to get outside, you got to move your body, you got to have fun with your kids, play around, got to get to bed early. I've got some guidelines down below. Follow these guidelines, man. That's health and fitness success. Get fit. I've been a personal trainer for over 11 years, work in the industry. I see fads come and go all the time. I was doing the paleo diet back in 1999, almost killed me. Paleo primal, it's a gimmick. I mean, look at this photo. That's what the paleo primal diet represents. Eat all the animal products you want and get slim. What a fucking load of crap. Simple as that. Look at the people who eat the most animal products. They're the most obese. Look at the countries who eat the most sugar. They're the leanest. Kenya, Thailand, just sugar tea all the time. Rice, fruits, vegetables. And they eat very, very little meat or dairy. Very, very little. So my tip would be eliminate that and get up to date with the latest science, man. Read these books. Slow-mo this down if it's going too fast for you. Dr. Bernard. Doug Graham. Esselstyn. China study. We've got a start solution down here. Get these books if you're overweight, man, and live this fucking lifestyle, I'm telling you. And this is a great book for building your conviction, man. Extinction by John McCabe. Because what the fuck we're doing is we're eating our planet up. We're eating our planet up with greed. We're getting fatter, sicker, and dumber. And we're buying books that, written by, you know, people who've died with heart disease, like Dr. Atkins. We're buying books like Never Before, like that. And, you know, here's the reality. In this weight loss gimmick, paleo, primal, fad diet world, you can be riddled with heart disease and die at 258 pounds like Dr. Atkins did and still have bestseller books out in the shelves. People go, oh, I'll fucking do that. I don't care if the person was 258 pounds when they died and had, you know, a chronic heart disease. I don't care about that. I like, he just slipped over on ice, didn't he? Like, no, I don't care. Like, the truth. Oh, what? Bacon and eggs for breakfast. And you get suckered in. So, I don't know if it's population control or Illuminati or New World Order conspiracy theories or whatever that's just taking out all the, you know, the lesser people. I don't know. You know, I'm just putting that out there, but people are just gullible, man. So again, you know, I get fat people all the time telling me, you're too thin and you're too skinny and you're too fit and you run too fast, but carbohydrates make you fat and I wouldn't have enough energy if I ate like you. That's a funny one. They say to me, Carly, carbohydrates make you fat, and if I ate like you, I wouldn't have any energy. And so, okay, well, carbohydrates make you fat. How come I'm so lean? Oh, but you exercise a lot. Oh, but you just said you wouldn't have enough energy on this lifestyle, on this diet. You know, people just flip out on that one. So bottom line is you've got to do what it takes. You've got to do what it takes, and you've got to care for your health. You've got to put your health as a priority because you can't look after your family, your partner, yourself, your finances, your travel, whatever, your passions if you're unhealthy. You can't, man. You can't at all. That's why I go to bed so early each night because I want to give the next day. I want to smash it the next day. I've got lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. I've got people trying to shut me down. I've got people trying to kill me. All sorts. I've got websites dedicated to just hate speech, making up stories, saying I'm with the... what was the other one? I was with some terrorist group. I'm like Osama bin Laden's second cousin or something like that. There's all sorts of conspiracy theories about doing it. It's just crazy. So you got to look after yourself because it's a fucking war out there. You got constant advertising just telling you bullshit. You got constant haters trying to take you down. You got shills, you know, invading the industries and whatever. Just it's a fucking war zone out there, man. So you got to get the early nights, get the carbohydrates, get the water, soldier up, battle on, sleeves up, charge on. That's just how it is. Get the bicycle, carbs, man. Read those books I mentioned. That's just how it is. Weight loss transformation. If you want to build more muscle, hit the heavy weights. If you want to lose the weight, become a cyclist, become a runner. If you're obese, become a cyclist, because if you're a heavyweight, you can't run. You got to ride the bike for 5 years and then you can run down the track. All those fat people you see down the beach running, they're going to be fucked up in a few months. Their knees are going to give out because you can't. The body's not designed to be that heavy and run at the same time. We're not designed to eat animal products. Animal products make you fucking heavy, man. I wish I could sincerely do a body swap with someone and give me an obese person, and I'll be like lean as I am now in a few years, just by what I know about dietary intake and stuff like that, and sleep and balancing your metabolism by training smarter versus harder. I wish I could do that. And people say, well, why don't you just get fat? And I'm like, I fucking couldn't get fat, man, if I tried. I sincerely could not get fat if I tried. Yeah, I could eat some salt and sort of get you a bit puffy and, you know, rounder, but I couldn't get fat. You know, my definition of fat is it's going to take you longer than a few years to get rid of it. The maximum weight I could get to, eating a lot of salt, probably 75 kilos, man. That's the maximum I could get to. That's with a lot of salt and just doing no activity at all. But as soon as I started doing activity, my lymphatic system would just open up and that would just be all flushed out. I'd be back to 70 kilos in like a week, and then I'd be back to 65 kilos in another week. So that's the maximum I could get to, would be 75 kilos eating just, you know, vegan junk, basically eating salt. But I wouldn't do that because eating that much salt's unhealthy. So how would I get fat? I couldn't get fat in this lifestyle. Impossible to get fat on eating fruits and vegetables. Impossible to get fat eating steamed rice and potatoes. So for me to get fat, I'd have to consume animal products. Eating animal products goes against my personal morals and ethics. It goes against all the health science that's out there. So for me to get fat, I would have to eat the animal products, the meat, dairy, fish, cheese, etc., eggs. I would have to get that, and that's the only way I could get fat, is if I, you know, went off my vegan lifestyle and studying animal products. And then I'd get fat for sure, man. All the shit out there you can eat, all the fucking junk, yeah, man, you'd fatten up real quick. But when you're vegan, you know, you're eating the fruits, you're eating the potatoes. You show me a fat rice eater. Go to China, go to Thailand. Come with me when I go there, and we'll ride through all the areas, and you'll see people eating massive bowls of rice and kids with bags of bananas and rambutans. And you're like, wow, they're all slim. What are they, running marathons? And none of them can run a sub 25k. But their long-term diet keeps them trim. And then you see the fat ones, and they're eating the fried chicken, and they'll have the whole chicken instead of maybe a chicken foot. They'll have the whole things like that. So if you're eating animal products, you just have to calorie restrict. And I'm not in the calorie restriction. I'm into eating as much as I want, man, because I love going out and eating food. And people go, wow, you're eating so much food. It's like, how do you stay so lean and slim and trim and 2% body fat? And it's like, well, so we are what we eat. You eat fat, you'll be fat. You eat cows, you'll look like a cow. That's just how it is. You drink milk like a baby cow, it triples its growth rate in a few months. You're going to triple your growth rate pretty soon as well. So get off the dairy, read the books. That's just how it is. Get over the mindset that you can't take weight loss advice from a fit, healthy person, you know. And if anyone says carbs make you fat, show them this video, show them me, and say, how come skinny boy is so lean, and how come he trains less than everyone else does for that fitness? Something about that. Something's going on. Something to think about. And I was talking to someone yesterday, and she was doing a 100k race. There was a 100k race yesterday on the Gold Coast, and so I did a 27k just pacing a mate. And I was talking to someone, she's doing a 100k race, and she was fat. She was fat, but she's doing a 100k marathon. Lovely person. Just because she's fat doesn't make her a bad person. I'm saying the physiological judgment here is she was overweight, but she's running a 100k, just shuffling along there. But she's, what a legend. Just a lot of heart. I'm thinking, wow, that's the effort of the day, being that fat and doing a 100k run. I was just like, chapeau. But I was saying, how long have you been running? She's like, I've been running for 15 years, and she's still overweight. And why? Because she eats a lot of fat. She goes, oh, I love my thick shakes and I love my meat. And I'm like, well, it looks like it, you know what I mean? So if you ate like a Kenyan girl, you'd be like trimming down in fucking no time. So hopefully you planted the seed there. But exercise alone, it doesn't always burn the fat, because what happens if you get injured and you're still eating that high fat diet, that paleo primal stuff, all the, you know, the junk, the weight's just got to stack on. So if you rely on just exercise alone and stay trim, man, that's really bad. What you got to do is eat and live healthy. Simple as that. If you want to learn more, join the cult. End of story. Peace. Thanks for watching. Post your comments down below. Share this video around. Share it with your overweight next door neighbour, and just slip it under the door somehow. I'll write the link on a piece of paper and slip it under the door. I'll see you soon. Peace.